I'm Goytia. Welcome to Goytia's Martial Arts Tip of the Day. Today what we're going to do is we're going to do a typical self-defense type thing. This is one of the more important things you have to learn, guys. What we're going to be doing is more or less a non-threatening ready stance. Some guys yelling at me, screaming at me, telling me my family history, telling me all these different things. And I'm trying to avoid, anytime you can, always avoid a confrontation, guys. First off, I feel like I'm about to get into something. I don't want to keep my hands down like this. So immediately I'm going to try to get my hands up, but I don't want to get right away into some type of fighting stance. What I actually am. So I get my hands up, and if you notice, I bring them up kind of in the middle area. I'm actually leaving the outside open on purpose because I can deal with that a lot easier. But what I do is I take away his ability to throw that straight punch. And if he does, my hands are in the way, and I'll show you what you're going to do anyway from there. This is important. Whenever you're getting an altercation with somebody or about to, getting your hands up, this tells everybody, this is universal to everybody, is, hey, I don't want a problem. Everybody knows that. Even onlookers will see it. They kind of see your hands up if it's in public. They see you don't want a problem, so when that person attacks or whatever it may be, legally, you're in a lot better shape than he is, or they are. So get those hands up. Your choice of words is very important. If they're screaming at you, screaming back isn't going to help you. But at the same time, collaring isn't going to help you either. You need to have a level, try to keep a level head and talk in a strong tone. Don't cower, don't scream, but in one of these types of things, and this is what I usually say, hey man, whatever I did to bother you, I'm sorry. I didn't come here to bother you today. Just as an example. I'm not cowering to him, but I'm not screaming at him either. Nor do I use these words. This is something that will guarantee to get you in a fight. The moment you tell somebody, hey man, cool out. Don't give anybody an order, or relax. Guaranteed to get you in a fight. No one likes to be told what to do, especially when they're angry. So be careful with your words. They can get you in a lot of trouble, or they can save you. They can save you from actually getting into physical altercation. Now the first one, he's screaming at me or whatever it may be. Immediately, I get my hands up. Hey man, hey, whatever I did to piss you off right now, I'm sorry. I didn't come here to bother you today. So most of the time, that'll diffuse it. But if this guy's a nut job, sociopath type guy, there's no backing this type of person down. So you're going to have to get physical. Now, by putting my hands up into many times a Jiu-Jitsu or Wing Chun, whatever you want to refer to it as, we call the center line, which is the center of the body, the division of the body. So I'm kind of occupying what we refer to as the center line with my hands. So if, let's say, he does throw a straight punch down the center, all I'm going to do is I have my hands up, I'll deflect, and I'll throw that groin kick right away. Or it could be a knee to his rib cage. Either way. So I'm here, I throw a knee, or I'll throw that kick right into the groin. I'll just throw it from there since he's throwing it straight on. However, most of the time, when people are angry and my hands are in position here, they're going to come in with a looping shot, whether it be the left or right arm. Most of the time, it's going to be the dominant arm. For most people, it's the right arm. Now, I'm going to go to his shoulder right now. In reality, I can go straight to his face when I do what we refer to as a diving entry. Now, when I do my diving entry, it's very important that I get my arms up in a circular type motion. My chin is down. I'm still looking, but my chin is down. I don't want to be like this, where my head, there's going to be that end of the punch that'll still get through. So you need to guard your jaw area, your facial area there. So I'm positioned here. He swings. Right now I'm going to his shoulder. But if I'm not sure if he's going to throw the left or the right, to stop all the guessing, I'll go straight to his face with this motion. Okay? But for now, I don't want to keep hitting him in the face, so I'm going to go over his shoulder, which you can do. But if you're not sure which arm he's going to do, it's better to go straight to the face area. So as I'm positioned here, he swings, I dive, my head's down, protect, I grab onto whatever I can. Then I'm going to throw knees as many as I need. There is no magic number. You throw as many as you need to throw. Now, depending on the situation, I may go into a position of control, or I could try to take this person out. Somebody breaks in your house, that's a different story. You always go take the person out. If the person is on the street, well, that's different type of thing. So, on position here, he swings. I block, I stop the shot, I throw some knees. From there, I go into underhook. In my other hand, straight arms the head like this. If you notice, I'm grabbing the shoulder area here, his arm is up in here, and I hold his head away. Because now at least I can tell him to knock it off. I can deliver knees to his head from here. I can spit him through. And if it's more like police type of situation, I can go here, place him, get that gooseneck type of submission here. So once again, let's go from this angle. So I'm positioned here, I'm trying to negotiate, he's not having it, he swings, I enter, I fire some knees, I underhook with this arm, and straight arm with the other arm. Immediately here. And then I can fire my knees, I can stuff his head through, and in position here. Okay. Another option I have for you here, typically if you're bigger than your attacker, you may do this type of thing. When I go here, I throw some knees, and then I go for an arm drag, and then I can kind of escort the person out, whatever I'm doing. So that's good for, say, a bouncer, police officer, whatever, where you can kind of control your opponent, your assailant, and get them out. But then we have, this is an all-out fight, and maybe I'm fighting for my life. Okay? So when I go here, he fires, I throw those shots to the knee, I start going some elbows to the back of the head, then I'm going to be more ballistic, because at that point, trying to subdue him or monitor him or control him isn't the option. At that point, when the guys, if you know this is a fight for your life, you have to be a little more extreme, or a lot more extreme.